Good afternoon. My name is John Warner. Glad to be bringing you baseball from Rome, Georgia, the site of today's contest between the Clark Atlanta University Panthers and the Shorter University Hawks. For the Hawks, coming off a 2 out of 3 series victory against the University of Alabama Huntsville, including a doubleheader sweep on Sunday afternoon, look to continue their winning ways here on this Tuesday afternoon contest against Clark Atlanta. Davis Burgeon gets the ball on the mound for the Hawks. We'll have first pitch and more coming up next. For the Hawks defensively, across the outfield left to right is Kobe Jones, Cody Kraus, and Jacob Pager. At third base, Jacob Woods. Shortstop, Tommy Schroeder. Second base, Norman Leon. First base, Justin Barnes. Behind the plate, Logan Stockton. And on the mound for the Hawks, number 66, Davis Burgeon, a right-handed pitcher standing 6'1", a graduate student from Trussville, Georgia, a transfer from McNeese State University, will be tasked with the opening inning here today against Clark Atlanta. First to the box is number 7, Daniel Gay. He will lead things off for the Panthers in the top of the first inning. First pitch to him, up and him in, and it sends him off the plate, ball 1. First pitch from Burgeon missed, up and in. Pitch number 2 finds the zone, strike 1. Lively fastball there from Davis Burgeon. It is a lively one, a lot of velocity from the Hawks righty on the mound today. Up and in once again, moves the count to 2-1. For Burgeon on the season, making his 6th appearance, his 2nd start, a 4.05 ERA here in 2023. In the dirt, ball 3. Six and 2/3 innings on the year for Burgeon. 12 walks in those innings, so definitely look to cut down on that number here in the start today. Here's a 3-1. Behind him, off the bricks, it ricochets out to third base, where Jacob Woods will field it and return the ball to his pitcher. A leadoff walk for Daniel Gay to start the first inning. That'll bring up Contavious Veal, the Clark Atlanta second baseman. Man at first, nobody out to open the game. Check swing roller off to the right side, strike 1. Veal, a .325 average and 80 at-bats this season. A team-leading 24 runs scored, as well as a team-leading 26 hits. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. It gets away from Stockton. He went around in the swing. It's strike 2. But moving down to second base is Daniel Gay on the wild pitch. The good news and bad news for the Hawks. Good news first. A swing and a miss at the plate from Veal, but the bad news, Daniel Gay into scoring position here in the early going with nobody out. Burgeon looking for the put-away pitch here, 0-2. Here it is. Just missed. Off-speed pitch there from Burgeon, but just missed the zone. Check of the runner, now to the plate. Just missed inside. Pitch sent Veal spinning out of the way. Just missed the inside corner, and that levels the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. fouled away right side. Count remains 2-2. Burgeon, appearing in Game 2 of the series against Alabama Huntsville, worked just 2/3 of an inning, 4 walks, 1 strikeout, and 2 earned runs. Burgeon looking to improve off of that outing. 2-2 pitch here in the dirt, ball 3. Good at bat here from Contavious Veal, from 0-2 now to 3-2. Burgeon looking to wear him down and record the first out here in the top of the first inning. 3-2 pitch, runs inside and drills him. So good at bat by Contavious Veal. He's rewarded for his efforts with a hit by pitch. 2 on and nobody out for Clark Atlanta here in the top of the first inning. Here comes Darren Brown, the Panthers right fielder. Man at first and second, nobody out here in the top of the first for Clark Atlanta. Looking to draw first blood early on here in this one. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Darren Brown, 6'3" graduate student from Margate, Florida. Chops this one right side into the dugout of Clark Atlanta, strike 1. Brown, a graduate of Coral Springs High School, batting in the 3 spot and manning right field today for Clark Atlanta. The Panthers threatening early, 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the first inning. A walk to Daniel Gay and a hit by pitch of Contavious Veal. Shows bunt, pulls back, and takes inside for ball 2. Davis from the stretch delivers. Bunt, and he pulls back once again inside, 3-1. Burgeon having some trouble finding the zone early. A walk, a hit by pitch, and in danger of losing the 3rd man in the inning. Darren Brown at the plate with a 3-1 count. Here it is. Fastball strike, 3-2. Good fastball there from Davis Burgeon. Brings the count to full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch here. Runners on the move. Pitch is fouled away right side. Daniel Gay was off and running on the pitch with a full count, nobody out, as was Contavious Veal, the runner at first. But they'll be forced to retreat back to their positions at second and first base respectively. And once again a full count on Darren Brown. Another full count offering, runners going once again, but it's moot. It's high for ball 4, and that will load the bases. Down to third goes Gay, Veal to second, Brown taking first on the free pass. The second of the inning by Burgeon, and that'll bring out pitching coach Craig Folds for a mound visit. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the first. Folds departs and once again leaves the ball in the right hand of his starter, Davis Burgeon. He's worked himself into a jam here in the top of the first inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. 2 walks with a hit by pitch sandwiched in between, and Easton Bing, the third baseman, the batter now. This one misses up and in. Bing ducking out of the way of that one for ball 1. 1-0 count on Eason Bing, batting in the cleanup spot for the Panthers. Takes a strike, 1-1. Looked like an off-speed pitch there from Davis Spurgeon. Nice job to get back in the zone after the walk. Breaking ball this time, it misses. Ball 2. Hawks entering play today with a 13-12 record, 1 game over 500, thanks to the doubleheader sweep that they achieved over Alabama Huntsville on Sunday afternoon. 2-1 pitch, down and away, ball 3. Hawks riding a 2-game winning streak thanks to that doubleheader sweep and have won 3 out of their last 4 games, dating back to the final game of the series against Montevallo. 3-1 count, Spurgeon in danger of walking in a run, and a balk has been called. Spurgeon attempted to pick off over to first base, but Barnes, not holding on the runner, will force a balk, and it will force home Daniel Gay, and the Panthers strike first, just 1-0. So still 3-1 count, now with a base open at first. This one runs inside and hits him in the helmet. Since being down to a knee, looks to be okay, but always scary when batter hit in that region, but he looks like he'll stay in the game, take first base. Second hit by pitch of the inning for Spurgeon, and once again the bases are loaded, and here comes Wes Timmons, and it appears that the afternoon for Davis Spurgeon will be done. He will depart with the bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the first inning, and a new pitcher coming out of the bullpen for the Hawks. New pitcher coming into the game for the Hawks is number 26, Luke Queen. The righty standing 6 foot even. He's a senior from Rockmart, Georgia, product of Rockmart High School. Will come in a perilous spot. Bases loaded and nobody out. 1 run already across for Clark Atlanta here in the top of the first inning. The batter is Andrew Garner, the Panthers left fielder. Queen looking to put out the fire in the early going, top of the first inning, 1 run already across. Pitch to the plate, changeup, swung on and missed, strike 1. Great first pitch from Luke Queen out of the bullpen. Get ahead of Andrew Garner, 0-1. Another off-speed pitch. This one's chopped left side and foul. Quickly 0-2. For Luke Queen, a 7.71 ERA, making his 8th appearance of the year, all of them coming in relief. Just 4 2/3 innings pitched on the season, 4 earned runs allowed, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. He's ahead 0-2 here, looking for a put-away pitch of Andrew Garner. Here it is. Fastball missed up and away. Nice job by Andrew Garner to lay off and make it a 1-2 count. Weekly back to the mound. Queen to the plate for one. Stockton start at first base in time. A 1-2-3 double play. Retires Contavious Veal at the plate, and it retires Andrew Garner at first. Nice job by Queen out of the bullpen, getting a ground ball double play. There's 2 outs here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Asa Waits, serving as both the pitcher and designated hitter in today's ball game for the Panthers. He chops this one left side and over the Hawks dugout foul. Waits, a good hitter, 371 average and 35 at-bats on the season. 0-1 from Queen. And the dirt blocked nicely by Stockton behind the standing at third base. Been a second and third, 2 out here in the top of the first. 1-1 pitch from Luke Queen. Swing and a miss. Waits for the hack and right over the top of that baseball. Queen a strike away from ending the inning. Long look in from Luke Queen. Checks the runner at second, now to the plate. Just able to catch a piece. Nice job by Asa Waits at the dish. Out in front of that one, but good enough back control to stay on that baseball and foul it away. Another 1-2 from Queen. Down low in the dirt. Fastball there from Luke Queen. Spiked it. Picked cleanly by Stockton. Count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt. Stockton makes the peg down to first base. Outstanding work by Luke Queen out of the bullpen. A 1-2-3 double play and a strikeout of Asa Waits brings an end to the top of the first inning. At the end of one half, it's the Panthers 1 and the Hawks are coming up. Asa Waits will take the ball on the mound for the Panthers here in the home half of the first inning. Waits standing at 6 foot even, a freshman from Chicago, Illinois, graduate of Morgan Park High School, will be greeted first by Tommy Schroeder, the Hawks shortstop, looking to answer back to the run that Clark Atlanta was able to put up in the top of the inning. Waits, working from the windup, deals the first pitch to Schroeder. Down low, ball 1. For the Panthers defensively, from left to right across the outfield, Andrew Garner, Daniel Gay, and Darren Brown. Schroeder takes a strike. At third base, Eason Bing. Shortstop, Justice Page. Second, Mike, the Clark Atlanta catcher. Schroeder takes down and in for ball 2. 2-1 home. In the dirt, nice take by Schroeder for ball 3. Schroeder got it done at the plate in the series against Alabama Huntsville, going 5 for 11 with a double and 3 runs scored for the Hawks. He played a big part in the 2 out of 3 series victory that the Hawks were able to accrue. He awaits a 3-1 offering from Waits. Inside, that's ball 4. Good start for the Hawks here in the home half of the first inning. A leadoff walk to Tommy Schroeder. That brings up Kobe Jones, the Hawks left fielder. Man aboard at first with nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. For Waits on the season, a 5.34 ERA in 28 2/3 innings pitched. Pick off to first base, Schroeder back safely. Waits making his 8th appearance of the season, his 7th start. He surrendered 17 earned runs in those 28 2/3 innings. 17 walks to go along with 25 strikeouts. Schroeder's on the run, pitches in the dirt. He'll arrive there standing, a stolen base for Tommy Schroeder. That's stolen base, number 9 on the year for Tommy Schroeder. 1-0 pitch. Fastball strike, 1-1. Fastball over the upper outside edge of the zone. Good pitch there from Waits to even the count against Kobe Jones. Schroeder's running again. Chopped over the mound. Schroeder coming to the plate. He will score. Kobe Jones with a high hopper right over a leaping Asa Waits on the mound. Kentavious Veal at second base has some trouble with it. Schroeder never stopped running. He comes home to score, and we're knotted up at 1-1. Scored an infield single for Kobe Jones. Here's Gavin Millines, the Hawks' designated hitter. First pitch to him, called strike, 0-1. Pick off to first base, Kobe Jones just back safely. In Game 2 against Alabama Huntsville, Millines had a big 2 RBI double off the right field wall. Narrowly missed a 3-run homer. 0-1 to him here. Up and in, since I'm backing out of the way of that one. It's ball 1. So now 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-1 game in the bottom of the first inning. Pick off over to first base. Kobe Jones back safely. Hawks have tied it just 2 batters into the bottom of the first inning, looking to take the lead as Millines takes high for ball 2. Schroeder led off the inning with a walk, came around to score on an infield single by Kobe Jones. 2-1 now to Millines. Up and away, ball 3. Millines fourth on the team with walks with 11. 3-1 to him here. Hit hard left side and through, a base hit. So Millines not content to wait it out. He goes down and gets one and sends it into left field for a clean single. That brings up Justin Barnes, 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 run already across for the Hawks in the inning. Waits and the Panthers looking for the first out. He deals to Justin Barnes. Drops in a curveball for a strike, 0-1. Good first pitch there from Asa Waits. Getting ahead of the Hawks cleanup man, first baseman Justin Barnes. Showing bunt, he gets it down left side, but it will roll foul. Picked up by Eason Bing, well into foul territory. Good idea from Barnes. But just to the left of the foul line, quickly 0-2 on the Hawks' first baseman. As we saw in the series against Alabama Huntsville, Justin Barnes holding his own at first base. Not a position we've grown accustomed to seeing him over the past few seasons, but filling in for the injured Tyler McWillie at first. Did a nice job both at the plate and defensively in a big series for the Hawks. 0-2 pitch to him here in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Dorian Andrews behind the plate, so no advance from either runner. Now a 1-2 count on Justin Barnes. They pick off over to second base, and they've got Kobe Jones picked off. Jones a little too aggressive in his lead. A spin and throw by Asa Waits retires him. So there is out number 1 for Clark Atlanta in the inning. One, 2 to Barnes. Grounded to third. Backhand pick by Bing. Second base 1. Throw to first base is well late. It gets into the visitors' bullpen, but Barnes will hold serve at first base. 5-4 fielder's choice. Bing to Veal on the putout. There's 2 outs in the inning. Fielder's choice retires Gavin Millines, and it's up to Norman Leon if the Hawks are to grab the lead here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch misses high to Leon, ball 1. Leon was 2 for 11 at the plate against Alabama Huntsville, but 2 runs scored. Swings and sends this one in the air to shallow right center field. Moving over is Gay. He makes the catch, and the Hawks will settle for just the 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. We head to the second, 1-1. New pitcher on the mound for the Hawks here in the top of the second inning is number 35, Peyton Holloway, the righty, standing 6'2", a junior from Columbus, Georgia, a graduate of Calvary Christian School. Will take the mound and look to put up a scoreless inning, facing off against the Clark Atlanta Panthers. 7, 8, and 9 in the order, starting with Justice Page, the Panther shortstop. First pitch from Holloway, up and in for ball 1. For Holloway on the season, a 9 ERA in 3 innings pitched, making his 4th appearance of the year. Swings and fouls this one straight back, 1-1. Holloway has surrendered 3 earned runs in those 3 innings, 3 strikeouts along with 2 walks. 1-1 pitch, hit hard left side. Schroeder backhand from the outfield grass, got him. Another outstanding defensive play by Tommy Schroeder to his right with the backhanded slide, and perfect throw across the diamond from shallow left field, and plenty of time to get his man for out number 1. Michael Fegans, the Panthers' first baseman, will be the batter now. Bases empty, 1 out here in the second. He swings at the first pitch, pops it up left side. Stockton in pursuit. Woods will give it a look as well, but it's well out of play. Strike 1. Fegans batting well below the Mendoza line, just a 103 average and 29 at-bats. 3 hits, all singles, 3 RBIs, and a 103 slugging percentage. In the dirt, scooped by Stockton. A ball and a strike on the Panthers' first baseman. Down low yet again, 2-1. For Clark Atlanta, they interplay with an 8-14 overall record, 5-8 in SIAC conference play. Called strike, 2-2. SIAC standing for Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, playing against foes such as Miles College and Morehouse, both of whom the Hawks have played this season. This one's in the dirt for ball 3. Full count pitch. Peyton Holloway facing Michael Fegans. There it is, in the dirt, ball 4. First walk of the day for Peyton Holloway, 3rd overall by the Hawks pitching staff in just an inning and a third. One on, 1 out for catcher Dorian Andrews. First pitch showing bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Andrews, the catcher, 6'2" freshman from Chicago, Illinois. Graduate of Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences. 1-0 to him here. Called strike, 1-1. For the Panthers, a 1-9 record at home, but a much better 5-3 record on the road as they are today. They've won 5 out of their last 7 games, so they come into town playing some pretty good baseball. Showing bunt again, takes a strike, 1-2. That being said, they did lose 20-7 against Lane College on Thursday afternoon. Part of a doubleheader. Tied with the Hawks 1-1 here in the early going. 1-2 pitch from Holloway. Just missed, down and away. Two balls and 2 strikes on the Panthers' backstop. Holloway from the stretch brings it to the plate. Called strike 3. Dorian Andrews rung up with an off-speed pitch over the outside corner. He's a strikeout victim for out number 2. Lineup card turns over now. It's back to the top for Daniel Gay. First to pick off over to first base. Back in time is Michael Fegans. Gay led off the game with a walk and eventually came around to score on the balk by Davis Burgeon. Pokes this one out to shallow left field, moving over Kobe Jones. He can't get there. It falls in for a base hit. So not hit all that hard. Daniel Gay bloops a 2-out single into left field, just eluding the grasp of Kobe Jones. 2 on and 2 out. Now for Contavious Veal. Veal was hit by a pitch and was forced out at home plate as part of the 1-2-3 double play that Luke Queen recorded in relief back in the first inning. Getting his second bat already here. Chance to put the Panthers back on top here in the second inning. In the dirt, off the knee of Stockton, it ricochets along the first baseline, and both runners will move up 90 feet. Daniel Gay unable to move up on that wild pitch. He stayed at first base. So runners at the corners now. Pitch to the plate. Called strike, 1-1. One count. Holloway checks the runner at first to the plate. It's well outside. Logan Stockton thought about a back pick to first base, but Gay not going anywhere, not too far enough off the bag to draw a throw. 2-1 count now on Contavious Veal. Pick off over to first base. Close play, but Gay back head first with a dive. Contavious Veal, certainly not an imposing figure, listed at just 5'6", junior from Gordon, Georgia. Another pick off to first base, another close play, but once again, Daniel Gay able to dive in safely. So Holloway keeping particularly close tabs on Gay, the runner at first. Fegans, the runner at third, representing the go-ahead run here in the top of the second inning. Another pick off to first base, and once again, Daniel Gay back safely. Three consecutive pickoffs over to first base. Holloway checking on Daniel Gay. This time he comes to the plate. Gay is running. The throw by Stockton down to second base is in time. Daniel Gay is caught trying to steal second base, and that brings an end to the top of the second inning. No runs, a hit, and one man left. We head to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Asa waits back to work here in the bottom of the second inning. keep the game tied for the Clark Atlanta Panthers, facing off against Logan Stockton. Stockton had quite the series against Alabama Huntsville. Went 2 for 8 at the plate with a solo home run, a walk, and 4 caught stealing behind the plate for the Hawks. Strike here, 0-1 on a curveball, so much like we just saw throwing out Daniel Gay at second base, Stockton demonstrating his lively arm behind the plate for the Hawks this season. Hits this one in the air softly to right. Darren Brown to take it, moving in and putting it away. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up Jacob Pager, the Hawks right fielder. Looking to ignite a rally for the Hawks here in the bottom of the second and grab the lead for the first time today. Showing bunt, it's a good one, down to third base. Bing, bare hand grab, off balance, throw to first, got him. An outstanding play on the drag bunt attempt by Jacob Pager. Eason Bing with a barehanded off-balance throw to get his man at first base. Second nice play turned in by Eason Bing today, but a nice play on a backhand on a hard-hit ground ball. Off the bat of Justin Barnes in the first, now robbing Pager of a bunt hit. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Jacob Woods. Takes a curveball for strike 1, 0-1. In the dirt. Blocked up by Dorian Andrews. Woods had a 2-run sacrifice bunt this past weekend against Alabama Huntsville. Certainly not something you see every day. Takes a strike here again, 1-2. Norman Leon scoring from second base on a bunt back to the pitcher. He was absolutely flying around the bases. 1-2 to Woods here. Called, strike 3. Woods rung up on an off-speed pitch by Asa Waits, and the Hawks go quietly here in the bottom of the second inning. 3 up and 3 down. Peyton Holloway back to work here in the top of the third inning, looking to keep the game right where it is, tied at 1-1. Heart of the order due up for the Panthers, 2, 3, and 4. Contavious Veal was the man in the box when Daniel Gay was caught stealing by Logan Stockton to bring it in to the top of the second inning. He will lead things off for Clark Atlanta here in the third. Holloway winds his first pitch. Fastball missed away. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there from Holloway to even the count. Tavius Veal batting .325, 80 at-bats, team leading 26 hits on the year. Takes strike 2. Second place on the team with 5 doubles, no homers, 8 RBIs, and a .388 slugging percentage. reaching base at a 450 clip. Chops one left side and foul off the facing of the Hawks dugout. It ricochets back into fair territory, where Jacob Woods flips it to Tim Andre in the Hawks dugout. We'll reset and do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Up and out, ball 2. Moving back towards the net, he leaps and comes up empty. Tough play for a catcher coming out of the crouch. Fly ball right up against the screen, and Stockton had no play. It goes as a foul ball, and still a 2-2 count on Contavious Veal. The Hawks are 7-0 all-time against Clark Atlanta University, including a 16-0 victory last year on April the 26th. Veal pops this one out of play foul. Hawks will match up against Clark Atlanta again on Tuesday, April the 25th. That is our last home game of the season in 2023. 2-2, grounded left side. Schroeder on the run, throws across, not in time. Veal went head first with a dive into the bag at first, and it beats the throw of Tommy Schroeder, an infield single for Contavious Veal. Tough play for Schroeder to make, moving to his right, throwing on the run, and Veal able to leg it out for the infield single. He's aboard now for Darren Brown, the Panthers right fielder. Holloway able to catch the up and away quadrant of the zone there with that fastball. Gets himself back in the count. 2 balls and a strike. Pick off over to first base. Veal back safely. Holloway checks, delivers. Shows bunt, gets it down, left side. Woods charges, flips it on to first base. A successful sacrifice bunt for Darren Brown. Man at second, 1 out now for Eason Bing. So the sac bunt by Brown goes 5-3. And here is Eason Bing. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. He shows bunt, pops this one up left side and into the Hawks dugout. Strike 1. So the Panthers once again attempting to play small ball there, this time being unsuccessful in the bunting attempt. 0-1 the count against Peyton Holloway. Veal the runner, second, taking his lead. They pick off the second base. Peyton Holloway. Leon there to apply the tag, but late. A 1 to Bing. Showing bunt again. This time he fouls it away. So Bing just gets a piece of his bat on that baseball. And it's 0-2. Pitch had gotten away from Stockton. Veal, the runner at second, had thought about moving up to third base, but the home plate umpire all over it, calling a foul ball. Quickly 0-2 on Easton Bing, the Panthers' third baseman. Another pick off to second base. This one in the dirt, scooped out by Leon, no tag applied. Bing's made a couple of nice plays defensively already in the first and second inning, most notably robbing Jacob Pager of a bunt single. Had a nice off-balance throw to get the fleet-footed Hawks outfielder. Batting here with an 0-2 count. He's able to hold back on a changeup down and away for ball 1. To the count now. Bing looking to drive home Veal from second base after the sacrifice bunt by Darren Brown. Line and through, a base hit. Jones up with it and left. Has some trouble with it. Veal will score easily. Back to first base goes Bing. It's an RBI single by Eason Bing, and the Panthers have retaken the lead. It's now 2-1. An RBI single by Eason Bing. Chases home Contavious Veal around from second. Jones had some trouble with it and left, but likely wouldn't have mattered anyway. The speed of Veal tearing around the base pass. He scores standing up. This one's fouled out of play off to the right side by Andrew Garner. 0-1 on him. Nice job by the Panthers. Leadoff infield single by Veal, a sacrifice bunt by Darren Brown, and a single by Eason Bing have made it a 2-1 game in favor of Clark Atlanta. Showing bunt, pulling back. They backpick to first base, and not in time. Tag applied by Barnes over at the bag. Good thought there from Logan Stockton, but Bing all over it. 1-1 count now on Andrew Garner. Now time is called. And we'll reset and prepare for another 1-1 count. Fastball strike, 1-2. Hollow over the inside corner, straightened up Andrew Garner. He's ahead now, a ball and 2 strikes. Garner grounded into a 1-2-3 double play. Fouls this one off here. He had Luke Queen faced out of the bullpen. Luke Queen did a nice job coming with the bases loaded and nobody out, and did not give up a run. Induced a double play off the bat of Garner and struck out the next batter, Asa Waits, to escape the inning with just the 1 run allowed. One-two in the dirt, gets by Stockton to the backstop, and Eason Bing will move up 90 feet into scoring position at second base. Stockton attempted to go for the pick there of that off-speed pitch, but came up empty. Hit off his glove and went off the screen. Two-two count, Holloway facing off against Andrew Garner. Checks the runner Bing at second base. Now to the plate. Asa Waits. Good at-bat there from Andrew Garner after his double play back in the first inning. Comes through with a single here to place runners at the corners for the Panthers pitcher and designated hitter, Asa Waits. Asa Waits batting a team-leading .371. 13 hits and 35 at-bats. Tied for second place on the team with 5 doubles. They pick up the back to Barnes, and they won't get an out. New pitcher on the mound for the Hawks is number 20, Caleb McGinnis, 6' even junior from Hoax Bluff, Alabama, a transfer from Southern Union State University. Will come on with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the third. 2 runs already across in the inning for the Panthers. Both runners on base belonging to Peyton Holloway. McGinnis looking to get a ground ball and perhaps bring it into this inning, facing off against Justice Page, the Panthers shortstop. Takes a strike, 0-1. For McGinnis on the season, a 0 ERA, making his 3rd appearance. Just an inning and a third on the year. 1 hit allowed, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. He swings and fouls this one off right side. Barnes will give it a look, but it's well out of play. Quickly 0-2 on Justice Page. Justice Page, a sophomore. He was a nominee for the 2023 Peach of an Athlete Role Model Award. This award signifies achievements on and off the field while exemplifying qualities of a role model. Fouled off to the right side. Count holds 0-2. McGinnis way ahead, no balls and 2 strikes on Justice Page. Page grounded out to the shortstop Schroeder in his lone at bat. 0-2. In the air to right, but slicing out a play foul. Hawks trail 3-1 here in the early going. A run in the first for the Panthers. 2 more added on here in the third. 0-2 again. Outside, they backpick to first base. It's off the helmet of Waits. It trickles into the visitors' bullpen, but no advance, and Waits is down at the bag at first. They'll take a moment to check on him, and we hope he's all right. So after checking on Waits, the runner at first, also the pitcher in this game for the Panthers, seems to be okay. Back pick at him from Stockton, hit him right in the helmet. You could hear the thud from up here. Ball trickled off to the right, but not far enough for the runner at second, Andrew Garner, to advance. And a 1-2 pitch coming from McGinnis. Just missed on the inside corner. Not a bad pitch at all there from Caleb McGinnis. Fastball in the low inside corner, but could not get the call from the home plate umpire. It levels the count now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground at third, Woods up with it, steps on the bag for 1, throw across the diamond is not in time. So Woods takes the sure out, takes it to the third base bag for the force. His throw across the diamond to first, not in time to get paid for the inning double play. So a 5U fielder's choice brings up Michael Fegan. Still 2 on and 2 out. Fegan's walked back in the second inning, but was stranded on base. Down and in, ball 1. McGinnis behind Fegans. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 on, 2 out, top of the third inning. Fastball strike right at the knees. Good pitch there from Caleb McGinnis. Makes it 1-1. Chopper over the mound. Leon fields it and applies the tag to Justice Page. We head to the bottom of the third inning. They're in front 3-1. New pitcher on the mound for the Panthers here in the home half of the third inning is number 6, Jermaine Brock Jr., 5'11" graduate student from Akron, Ohio. Will face off against Cody Kraus, the 9-hole hitter for the Hawks, leading things off here in the inning. First pitch to him, off the glove of the catcher Dorian Andrews, ball 1. For starter Acer Waits, he works 2 innings, allowing 1 run on 2 hits and 1 walk. Misses high and away to Kraus, 2-0. 1 strikeout for Waits as well. Nice job by him to open the game for the Panthers. They enjoy a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. Swing and a miss by Kraus, 2-1. For Brock, a 12.79 ERA, making his team-leading 12th appearance of the season. 12 2/3 innings pitched for the righty. This one skips in the dirt, ball 3. $18 runs allowed in those 12 2/3 innings. 24 walks to just 10 strikeouts on the mound for Brock. He's behind in the count here, his 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Once again off the glove of the catcher Andrews, but it's a full count on the Hawks center fielder. Kraus had a big 3-run homer in Game 3 against Alabama Huntsville. Awaits the 3-2 here. Outside, ball 4. Leadoff walk to Cody Kraus. Back to the top now for shortstop Tommy Schroeder. His second trip to the plate in this one. Worked a leadoff walk back in the home half of the first and came around to score on the infield single by Kobe Jones. Leadoff man aboard for the Hawks in the inning, nobody out. First pitch to Schroeder. He shows bunt, takes a strike, 0-1. Third baseman Eason Bing came charging in on that one. Already a nice play turned in by Eason Bing on a bunt attempt by Jacob Pager, robbing him of a base hit. Almost a perfectly placed bunt by Pager back in the second, but Bing with a nice barehanded grab to rob him of a base hit. Schroeder sends this one in the air to center. Gay moving over to his right. Makes the grab, out number 1. Schroeder a fly-out victim to center. 1 on and 1 out now for Kobe Jones. Eason in tight, protecting against the bunt. Pick off over to first base. Chase. Jones second on the team in average, a .370 hitter, earning play today, 92 at-bats. Team leading 34 hits, including 7 doubles. This one misses as another back pick to first base. Chases Kraus back to the bag. One homer on the year for Jones to go along with 16 RBIs. 1-0 pitch, up and away, ball 2. Jones, a Marietta, Georgia native, graduate of Hillgrove High School. Pickoff over to first base, gets by the first baseman Fegans. That rolls into the visitors' bullpen. Kraus rounding second. He's going to try for third, but he slams on the brakes and heads back to the bag. Kraus with an aggressive turn around the bag, but dropping anchor and staying put at second base. So a throwing error on the pitcher, Brock, allows Kraus to move up 90 feet to second base. Now scoring opportunity for the Hawks. Kraus in scoring position at second. And a 2-0 count on Kobe Jones. Slow breaking ball in there for a strike, 2-1. Nice 2-0 pitch there from Jermaine Brock Jr. 2-0 breaking pitch to the Hawks left fielder. And the dirt blocked nicely by Dorian Andrews behind the plate. Nice job there by the Panthers catcher to keep Kraus at bay at the bag at second. Hitters count. Kraus is moving, pitches a ball, and Kraus will have an uncontested steal of third base. Jones draws ball forward. There's one out for Gavin Millines. Second time reaching base today for Kobe Jones. Gavin Millines singled to left his first time up. Looking for some repeat results here. Runners at the corners, one out. Hawks trail by 2 here in the bottom of the third inning. See if the Hawks put Jones in motion here. Not running on this one. Pitches high for ball. Not even a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground at third. Bing up with it. Second base one. Field to first base. And inning ending around the horn double play. And the Hawks are turned away in the bottom of the third inning. Caleb McGinnis back out to work the top of the fourth for the Hawks, looking to keep Clark Atlanta off the scoreboard, something they were unable to do in the third inning as the Panthers scratched across 2 runs to jump out to a 3-1 advantage over the Hawks. 9, 1, and 2 in the order for the Panthers, starting with Dorian Andrews, their catcher. First pitch, changeup from McGinnis, swung on and missed, strike 1. Great first pitch out of the chute from Caleb McGinnis to open the top of the fourth inning. Gets ahead of Andrews, 0-1. Inside corner, strike 2. Another off-speed pitch there from McGinnis. He's well ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, they check swing down to first, and no swing, says the first base umpire. Andrews able to hold back on that off-speed pitch in the dirt. He will await another offering from Caleb McGinnis. 4th pitcher of the day for the Hawks thus far. This one dips down and in with a fastball, 2-2. Foul back. McGinnis gave Andrews a fastball. Just able to catch a piece and stay alive. In the dirt, Andrews able to hold back again, 3-2. Return throw from Stockton. Ricochets off the glove of McGinnis. Out towards shallow second base. Leon there to retrieve it. Flip the ball back to his starter. And after McGinnis climbs the mound once again, he'll get ready to deal a 3-2 pitch to 9-hole hitter Dorian Andrews. McGinnis got ahead, no balls and 2 strikes, but Andrews has fought back to make it a full count. Here it is. Up and in, he lost him, ball 4. Leadoff walk to catcher Dorian Andrews turns over the lineup for leadoff man Daniel Gay. Hawks have yet to retire Gay out of the leadoff spot. A walk and a single to left field have made it a 1-for-1 afternoon at the plate. Runs scored as well for Gay, but he was caught stealing to bring it into the top of the 2nd inning. Showing bunt here, but taking for a ball, 1-0. Pitch to Gay. Popped up, second base. Leon calling for it. Now Schroeder calling for it and intercepting that fly ball. Schroeder takes it for out number 1. So Schroeder not all too pleased with Leon trying to come on his side of second base. Draws a line in the dirt with his cleats, extending back from the bag at second to the outfield grass. Marking X on the infield where he caught the baseball. Veal showing bunt, it's a good one. Stockton out of his crouch, nobody's at first base. An infield bunt hit for Contavious Veal. His 2nd hit of the day. A perfectly placed bunt by Contavious Veal right up along the first base line. Stockton went to field it. Nobody was home at the first base bag. 2-1 and 1 out now for Darren Brown. A lot of traffic on the bases early on here for Clark Atlanta. First pitch from McGinnis to Brown, misses outside for ball 1. 5 runners stranded already through 3 innings of offense for Clark Atlanta. They've had base runners all over the place early in this one. 2 more with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Strike called. Good fastball over the outside corner there from Caleb McGinnis. Evens the count, a ball and a strike. Darren Brown laid down a sacrifice bunt his last time up. Allowed Easton Bing to score from second on an RBI single by Andrew Garner. Swing and a miss. They back pick now to second base, and he got him! Logan Stockton back picks the runner at second base, Dorian Andrews. Nice job by the Hawks defensively there. That's the 2nd out of the inning. McGinnis now just a strike away. This one's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Stockton behind the dish. So a sequence of nice defensive plays behind the plate for Logan Stockton. Now a 2-2 count on the Panthers right fielder, Darren Brown. And a swing and a miss. Good fastball there from Caleb McGinnis. He strikes out Darren Brown to end the inning. So what once looked like a promising inning for Clark Atlanta, but it's derailed by a back pick by Logan Stockton at second and a strikeout of Darren Brown by Caleb McGinnis, brings the top of the 4th inning to a close. Randolph, 6-foot even freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, a Washington High School graduate, will face off against the middle of the Hawks order 4, 5, and 6, beginning with Justin Barnes, the Hawks' first baseman. Hawks offense has been held quiet through 3.5 innings of baseball today. Just 1 run on 2 hits. Randolph from the wind deals to Barnes. Inside corner, strike 1. Good start for Zacoby Randolph out of the bullpen. The 1 pitch, popped up. Right side in foul territory, Andrews tracking and putting it away for out number 1. Nice play by catcher Dorian Andrews, nearing the Clark Atlanta dugout. Catches the fly ball off the bat of Justin Barnes. He's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. That brings up Norman Leon. Inside corner, strike 1. Randolph starts Leon off with an off-speed pitch, getting ahead 0-1. Popped out to shallow left field, but hooking foul. Strike 2. For Zacoby Randolph, a 7.36 ERA, making his 8th appearance of the year. 29 in the 3rd innings pitched on the year for the righty. 24 earned runs in those innings. With a team-leading 40 strikeouts, he's ahead of Norman Leon, 0-2 here. Line hard left side and foul. Over the outstretched arm of Hawks head coach Wes Timmons. A couple of foul balls off the bat of Norman Leon, putting up a good fight here in an 0-2 hole against Zacoby Randolph. Lined out to left yet again, and once again foul. So Leon putting some nice swings on these baseballs, but unable to hammer down the timing out in front of the last few. So we'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes. Randolph winds and delivers well outside for ball 1. One-two pitch, hammered on the ground to second base. Veal with a nice play, spinning, throwing, and getting Norman Leon at first base. Ball's blistered right to the second baseman, Contavious Veal. Hopped way up in the air, made a leaping grab, spinning and throwing. 2 up and 2 down for the Hawks in the 4th. Last chance for the Hawks in the inning is Logan Stockton. It's up to him if the Hawks are to extend the bottom of the 4th. Down low, ball 1. Randolph starts him off with an off-speed pitch and missed well below the zone. In the dirt yet again, 2-0. Stockton way ahead here, 2 balls and no strikes. He awaits the pitch from Randolph. Up and in, that straightens him up, 3-0. 2 quick outs from Zacoby Randolph, but he's faced with a 3-0 count on the Hawks catcher Logan Stockton. Pours in a strike, 3-1. Stockton taking all the way there. Took a fastball over the outside corner for the first strike. Chop third base side and off the padding of the Hawks dugout. It trickles down the left field line. Counts work back to full, 3-2. 2 outs from Randolph. It's outside for ball 4, a 2-out walk. First walk issued by Randolph. Man aboard at first with 2 outs now for Jacob Pager. Pager was 3 for 9 in the series against Alabama Huntsville, an RBI and a walk to add to his line. Swings at this one and grounds it right side, past the diving Veal, into right, a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there from Jacob Pager, not trying to do too much. He goes the other way. A clean ground ball single right through the infield. 2 on and 2 out now for Jacob Woods. Stockton the runner at second, Pager at first, Woods the batter. Tying run aboard at first here in the middle innings. First pitch to Woods, a swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch, strike 1. Looked like a changeup out of the right arm of Zacoby Randolph. Woods out in front, came up empty, 0-1. Cody Kraus waits on deck, top of the order to follow, should the Hawks continue this 2-out rally. Chopper, second base. Veal, up with it, to first base, in time. Side retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 men left. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Clark Atlanta leads 3-1. Middle third of the order due up for Clark Atlanta, starting with Eason Bing, the Panthers' third baseman. He's reached base safely twice, a hit by pitch, a single, and a run scored. The line for Mr. Bing today as we head into the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Aggressive hack from Eason Bing, came up empty, strike 1. Bing had his sight set perhaps on the left field wall, but got none of that baseball. Takes inside here, ball 1. Not a bad miss at all from Caleb McGinnis, just off the inside corner. Bing, a .210 hitter, entering play today, 62 at-bats on the year. To a pitch, grounded right side. Leon up with it. Flip on to first base. 1 up and 1 down. Good start for Caleb McGinnis here in the 5th. Outside with the curveballs. Ball 1. This one misses below the knees, 2-0. Garner batting .288, 59 at-bats on the season. 17 hits, including 2 doubles, a triple, and 12 RBIs. 2-0 pitch, lifted off to the right side, out of play, foul. "13 walks to 12 strikeouts for Garner, reaching base at a .432 percentage. Up and in, backs him off, 3-1. "3-1 pitch, and excuse me swing from Garner. Catches a piece of that baseball, and a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So McGinnis has worked it to full, 3 balls and 2 strikes on the Panthers' left fielder. Here it is. Grounded right side, right to Leon. Spinning and throwing, and in time for out number 2. Nice play by Leon, picking that one out with a running grab. And an easy flip onto the bag at first. 2 up and 2 down for Caleb McGinnis. Norman Leon, a busy man in this inning. Consecutive groundouts to him. And Asa Waits, who started this game on the mound for the Panthers, will be the batter. Gets to remain in the game and hit by virtue of also being the designated hitter for Clark Atlanta. This fastball sails way outside off the backstop, ricocheting almost perfectly back out to the mound, where it's fielded by McGinnis. He tosses that baseball out of play. And a 1-0 count on Waits. Fastball just missed, 2-0. Pretty decent pitch there from Caleb McGinnis. Fastball, the upper outer third of the zone. But a 2-0 count. This one misses as well. 3-0 on Asa Waits. Inside, got the strike zone, 3-1. So McGinnis looking to come all the way back from 3-0. Strike there on a fastball. 3-1 pitch from Caleb McGinnis. Swing and a miss. Sliding mitt comes out of the back pocket of Asa Waits. He returns it to its original position, and he'll be faced with a full count now after 2 straight strikes from Caleb McGinnis. Here it is. Inside, miss, ball 4. Once again, the sliding mitt coming out of the back pocket of Waits, but this time it'll be used as intended as he reaches first base. A 2-out base runner for Clark Atlanta. Second walk issued by McGinnis out of the bullpen. Squaring off with Justice Page, the Clark Atlanta shortstop. Takes well outside on a breaking ball. Ball 1. On the ground, left side, Schroeder up with it. He'll go the short way to second for the putout, and the side is retired. Nice work turned in yet again by Caleb McGinnis. Loses Asa Waits on a base on balls with 2 outs, but a fielder's choice 6-4 retires the side. They've been doubled up in the hit column by Clark Atlanta, 6-3 respectively. Randolph still on the mound for Clark Atlanta, misses outside, ball one. Kraus walked and was stranded at third base, back in the third inning, here in the fifth. Up and away, ball two. Hawk 12 record, 8-4 at home here in Rome on a 2-game winning streak. Kraus takes outside 3-0. Hawks are now 8-7 in Gulf South Conference play, good for 6th place in the conference. Sweeping the doubleheader against University of Alabama Huntsville. Propelled them to 6th as Kraus takes outside a 4-pitch walk to open the bottom of the 5th inning. Dropped Alabama Huntsville down to 8th. So, some pretty sweeping consequences as a result of the Hawks' good play on Sunday afternoon. It's back to the top now for Tommy Schroeder. Good start for the Hawks here in this inning. 4-pitch walk to Cody Kraus. Top of the order. Ready to go and hopefully working to get some runs on the scoreboard. Just 1 through 4 offensive innings thus far. Kraus on the run. Pitches a strike, throw down to second base. It's far too late. A stolen base for Cody Kraus, his second of the day. So now an RBI chance for Schroeder. Down 0-1 in the count. Chopped, foul at the plate, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on the Hawks shortstop Tommy Schroeder, batting just a hair under 400 on the season, a .397 average, and 78 at-bats entering play today. Team leading 21 runs on the year, 31 hits, including a team leading 10 doubles, 1 triple, no homers, and 13 RBIs. 0-2. Hit hard left side and through a base hit. Kraus will be held at third by Wes Timmons. It's an 0-2 single into left field by Tommy Schroeder, and the Hawks have placed runners at the corners with nobody out. Elevated fastball there from Zacoby Randolph, but Schroeder able to climb the ladder, get on top of it, and line it into left field for a clean single. And a great chance for the Hawks to get back to even here. Tying run at first here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Third. Jones has reached base safely twice today, a single and a walk, and 2 at-bats. Schroeder's running. Throw to second base is in time. Tommy Schroeder is thrown out trying to steal second base. He's out number 1 in the inning. Still an RBI chance here for Kobe Jones. Kraus remains at third. 1 out now in the inning. Jones takes a strike, 1-1. Changeup over the outside corner. Good pitch there from Zacoby Randolph. Jones leading the team in RBIs with 16. Looking for yet another here. The first time called by Dorian Andrews, the catcher. He'll trot out to the mound to talk things over with his pitcher, Randolph. Andrews returns to his position back behind the plate. A 1-1 count on Kobe Jones, the Hawks' 2-hole hitter and left fielder. They pick off to third base, and Kraus back safely. So an unconventional pickoff move there from Zacoby Randolph. Picking up his left leg and stepping towards the bag, being there for the play, but Kraus on it. Made it back safely. Now the 1-1. Fastball, outside corner, strike 2. Great pitch there from Zacoby Randolph. Fastball right over the lower outside corner. Jones looking to drive in Kraus from third and cut into this lead. Currently stands at 2 in favor of Clark Atlanta. Popped up. on the infield. Bing calling for it, nearing the mound, puts it away for out number 2. The Hawks now in danger of squandering a golden opportunity. Had runners at the corners with nobody out, but now just a man at third with 2 outs for Gavin Millines. It's an off-speed pitch down low. Jones went and got it, and just able to pop it up back to the mound. Bing with a nice play, climbing up the hill and making the grab. So it's up to Gavin Millines if the Hawks are to crack the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 5th. In the dirt, it gets away from Andrews. Coming home to score is Cody Kraus. So the Hawks catch a break there. A wild pitch in the dirt. It squirts away from Dorian Andrews behind the plate. And the blazing speed of Cody Kraus scores standing up for the Hawks' second run of the afternoon. Brief pause as Wes Timmons calls down Gavin Millines to talk them things over. They meet halfway between third base and home plate. 1-0 count on the Hawks DH, Gavin Millines. Upstairs, 2-0. Not close, 3-0. Randolph missing well above the zone there. A 3-0 count on Gavin Millines. We'll see if Millines has the green light. He does not. He takes a strike. It's 3-1. Millines taking all the way there. Got a fastball over the heart of the plate. Still in the driver's seat, though. A 3-1 count. It's high and away, ball 4, 2-out walk to Gavin Millines. That'll bring up Justin Barnes, the Hawks' first baseman. 0 for 2 day at the plate for him thus far. Millines drawing a 2-out walk, the runner at first, representing the tying run here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Barnes lines this one up the middle and through into center field. First pitch swinging is Justin Barnes. He lines a clean single into the grass in center field. 2 on and 2 out now for Norman Leon. Two on, 2 out, minute first and second. Randolph deals to Leon. Takes a strike, 0-1. Norman Leon batting .280 on the year, 82 at-bats, entering play today. 23 hits, including 9 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, and 12 RBIs. Soft line drive to third, caught by Eason Bing to retire the side. The Hawks get one back on the wild pitch. Cody Kraus comes home to score. We head to the 6th. Hawks down 3-2. pitcher on the mound for the Hawks here in the top half of the 6th inning. It's number 17, Braden Saunders, the righty, standing 6 foot even. He's a redshirt freshman from Calhoun, Georgia. Graduate of where it is at just 1 run. First pitch to Michael Fegans, misses outside for ball 1. 8, 9, and 1 in the order due up for Clark Atlanta. Good work out of the bullpen by Caleb McGinnis. It's inside, ball 2. To a pitch coming from Saunders. Missed away, ball 3. So Saunders back to work. He lost the leadoff man, Michael Fegans. He's behind 2-0 here on Dorian Andrews, the Clark Atlanta catcher. To a pitch, down and away, ball 3. 3-0 from Saunders. Right there for a strike, 3-1. Nice job by Saunders to find the zone again. Still got some work to do, 3-1 count against the Clark Atlanta backstop. Runner on the move is a bunt to third base. Woods fields it, throws to first in time. A successful sacrifice for Dorian Andrews. Sacrifice bunt goes 5-3. Back to the top now for Daniel Gay. 1 for 2 day at the plate with a walk for Daniel Gay. The Panther center fielder, man at second, 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Clark Atlanta looking to answer back to the runs the Hawks were able to scratch off in the bottom of the 5th. Cody Kraus came home to score on a wild pitch. Hawks stranded 2 more runners on the bases. First pitch from Saunders to Gay is a strike, 0-1. Strike 2. Good pitch there from Braden Saunders. He's way ahead of Daniel Gay, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, good take by Gay. Able to lay it off of an off-speed pitch down low. And a 1-2 count now on the Panthers center fielder. Fouled back. Gay down to a knee on that swing. Fouled it off to the right side, off the screen. We'll do it again, 1-2. One, two. Outside, 2-2. Daniel Gay, 6'1" sophomore from Chicago, Illinois. Product of Lindblom Academy High School. Even the count against Braden Saunders, the Hawks reliever. Takes high, 3-2. A walk of Michael Fegans, a sacrifice bunt by Dorian Andrews. Now a 3-2 count on Daniel Gay, the Panthers center fielder. Base open at first, but Saunders wants to get Gay right here. The 3-2. Foul straight back. Gay on that one, just able to get a piece, and he will see at least one more pitch in this at-bat from Braden Saunders. A 1-out walk to Daniel Gay. Here comes Wes Timmons, and after the walk to Gay, it looks like that might spell the end here this afternoon for Braden Saunders. He'll take the ball from his righty and go to the bullpen once again. New pitcher coming up for the Hawks. New pitcher on the bump for the Hawks is number 11, Landon Maynard, the 6'2" junior, the pride of Wetumpka, Alabama, a transfer from Central Alabama Community College, will come on with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Both runners on base belonging to Braden Saunders. Facing off against Contavious Veal, the Panthers' second baseman. He takes inside, ball 1. Hawks have yet to retire Veal out of the 2 spot today. A hit by pitch and a pair of singles, both on the infield for Contavious Veal. 1-0 pitch. Outside corner, strike 1. Nice pitch there from Landon Maynard to even the count. Maynard a .463 ERA, making his 12th appearance of the season. 11 2/3 innings worked on the mound for the righty. 5 walks to 9 strikeouts for Landon Maynard. And the dirt sends Veal spinning out of the way of that ball. Rendered 8 runs, 6 of them earned in his 11 2/3 inning of work entering play today. Deals the 2-1 to Veal. Swing and a miss. Veal right over the top of that one. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hawks looking for an inning double play, but that's going to be tough to do against Veal. Fleet-footed second baseman takes outside for ball 3. Veal with a team-high 14 stolen base attempts. He's 14 out of 16 on the year. Full count to him here. Pitch on the way from Maynard. Swing and a miss. The runners are going to third and to third base. They've got him nailed. Michael Fegans thrown out by a mile at third. A strike him out, throw him out, double play brings it in to the top of the 6th inning. Clark Atlanta leads 3-2. Logan Stockton to lead things off for the Hawks here in the home half of the 6th inning. Looking to in favor of the Panthers. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Hawks. Stockton drew a walk his last time up. Jacoby Randolph still on the mound for the Panthers. First pitch from him drops in for a strike, 0-1. Stockton, a .254 hitter in 71 at-bats entering play today. 18 hits, including 2 doubles and a homer. Hits this one softly in the air to left field. Coming on is Garner. He puts it away for out number 1. Running catch in left, nearing the line for Andrew. He lost that ball momentarily, but made up for it with his speed and put it away for a quick out number 1 here in the 6th. Here's Jacob Pager climbing into the right-handed batter's box. Waits for the first offering from Randolph, which is high, ball 1. An eye-high fastball there from Jacoby Randolph. Pager able to resist. He gears up for the 1-0. Down low in the dirt this time, 2-0. Couple of nice takes from Pager to open the at-bat. He's ready for the 2-0 pitch. In the air to shallow left field, it drops in. A one-out single for Jacob Pager. Second hit of the day for Jacob Pager. A pair of singles to his line thus far. Here's Jacob Woods. One on, one out. Tying run aboard. First pitch to Woods is a bunt. Back to the mound. Randolph on it. Throws to second base, and they get the force out. So an unsuccessful sacrifice attempt by the Hawks. Woods bunts it right back to the mound. Randolph fields it cleanly, fires to second base. Pager forced out on the fielder's choice. It's out number 2. So it's up to Cody Kraus now. Woods the runner at first. 2 outs in the inning. First pitch to him is popped up. Left side, Bing. Moving towards the dugout, he makes the grab. So the Hawks continue to go down quietly. We head to the 7th. They trail 3-2. Landon Maynard back out for the top of the 7th inning. He'll be greeted first by Darren Brown in the middle of this Panthers order. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Clark Atlanta. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Brought it into the 6th. Hawks were unable to add to the scoreboard in the bottom of the 6th inning. So the score holds at 3-2. An ugly swing and a miss from Brown there, down to a knee for strike 1. Off-speed pitch from Maynard. Fooled Brown, to say the least. Well out in front of that one. Another off-speed pitch in the shallow left field. Schroeder calling for it. Maynard able to handle Darren Brown in short order. 1 out, bases empty now for Eason Bing. The Panthers third base. Bing an RBI single back in the 3rd inning, as well as a run scored. Played a big part in this win today. Takes a strike here, 0-1. Generous call there for Landon Maynard and the Hawks. Pitch appeared to be down and out, but Maynard will take it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Bing fooled on that pitch. Breaking ball down and away. Bing chased after it for strike 2. Swing and a miss again. Landon Maynard makes quick work of Eason Bing. A 3-pitch strikeout. He's out number 2. Maynard looking really sharp this inning. 2 up and 2 down. A pop out and a strikeout. First strikeout of the day for Landon Maynard. Here's Andrew Garner. This pitch missed outside. Ball 1. Fastball backs him off the plate, 2-0. So Maynard appearing to lose the sharpness that he had for the first two Clark Atlanta hitters. He's fallen behind 2 balls and no strikes on Andrew Garner. And ties him up there, 2-1. Another ugly looking swing from a Clark Atlanta hitter. Maynard's had them all over the place in this inning. Called strike, 2-2. Fastball over the inside corner. Maynard a strike away from a perfect 1-2-3 inning. Hawks still searching for their first 1-2-3 inning. No better time than right here from Maynard. It's off the backstop right to Logan Stockton, who flips it on the run to first base. And an outstanding inning of relief from Landon Maynard. 1-2-3 go the Panthers. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. They lead 3-2. So Kobe Randolph back out for his 4th inning of relief for the Panthers. He'll be greeted by the top of the Hawks order, starting with shortstop Tommy Schroeder, looking to get things going for the Hawks offensively. Just 2 runs on 6 hits through 6 innings of work for the Hawks offense today. Schroeder singled to left his last time up, but was erased on a caught stealing by Dorian Andrews. Taking all the way, takes strike 1. Overall, 1 for 2 afternoon at the plate for Schroeder with a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. In the air to left, but well foul. Schroeder out in front of that baseball. Quickly behind 0-2. And with that long foul ball, we're going to have a trip to the mound by the Clark Atlanta coaching staff. They're not sure exactly the reason for this visit with Jacoby Randolph up 0-2 on Tommy Schroeder. But we'll step aside for a second. Once again ready to play. Meeting concludes, and Tommy Schroeder will stride to the plate with an 0-2 count facing off against the Kobe Randolph. Ground to the third. Bing up with it cleanly. Shuffle, throw. Not in time. It was dropped at first base by Michael Fegans. Low throw, but Fegans unable to make the play at first, and the Hawks catch a break. An error by Clark Atlanta places Tommy Schroeder at first base with nobody out in the inning. Hawks looking to cash in the reach on error. Here's Kobe Jones. Takes down, ball 1. While nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Hawks looking for a come-from-behind victory. They trail 3-2 against Clark Atlanta. On the ground, up the middle, backhanded stop, second base 1, on to first. Not in time. Jones just barely staying out of a double play. Nice play at second base by Contavious Field, flipping to short for one. But the throw back to first base, not in time by Justice Page. 1-on-1 out now for Gavin Millines. Here is Gavin Millines. First pitch from Randolph. Taken for a strike. Randolph flips in a changeup. Gets ahead of Millines, 0-1. Both teams even, 6 hits aside. Clark Atlanta leads where it counts, 3-2 on the scoreboard. Back pick to first base, but Jones back safely. Millines 1 for 2 with a walk. Single to left field and a 5-4-3 double play. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss from Millines. 1-2. Millines didn't get cheated on that hack. Came up empty on an off-speed pitch. He's behind 1-2. Hit high in the air to center. Gay moving over to his left field. Makes the catch for out number 2. Millines flies out to center field, and Justin Barnes, last call for the Hawks here in the 7th. Kobe Jones, the runner at first, 7 for 10 on the year in stolen base attempts. We'll see if he's in motion here with 2 outs. Not running on this one. Barnes lines it into left center field, a base hit. Jones will hold serve at second base. A 2-out single by Justin Barnes. Places runners at first and second, and 2 outs now for Norman Leon. Second consecutive hit off the bat of Justin Barnes. 2 for 4 day at the plate for him. Now here's Norman Leon, who is 0 for 3. Leon lined out to the third baseman, Bing, to end the 5th inning. Looking to drive home the tying run, Kobe Jones standing at second, or perhaps even the go-ahead run, Barnes, who stands at first. Pitch from Randolph, in the dirt, ball 1. Interesting delivery there from Jacoby Randolph, looking at the second baseman as he delivered that pitch. Didn't work out for him. It bounced in the dirt. 1-0 pitch now to Leon. Chopper, shortstop. Page will go to second base, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and a pair left. We head to the 8th. Hawks trail 3-2. Landon Maynard back to work here in the top of the 8th inning. Hawks have been able to keep the Clark Atlanta Panthers off the scoreboard since the top of the 3rd inning. The only problem is the Hawks have only scored 2 tallies on the board themselves, so they trail 3-2 here in the late going. Maynard looking to keep up his good work from last inning, a pair of strikeouts to go along with a pop-up to the shortstop Schroeder. Here's Asa Waits to lead things off for Clark Atlanta. Takes a strike, 0-1. 1 pitch from Maynard. Swing and a miss. Waits with a half-hearted attempt there. A one-handed swing and a miss on the slider from Maynard. Way ahead now, 0-2. Just missed outside. Good take by Waits, able to hold back on that one. Maynard searching for his 3rd strikeout. Won't get it there. It's down in the way for ball 2. 2-2 pitches. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 consecutive strikeouts from Landon Maynard. He is dealing right now. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. That'll bring Justice Page, the Clark Atlanta shortstop, to the plate. Breaking ball misses the outside corner, ball 1. Not a bad miss at all there from Maynard. Just off the outside corner. Fastball over the inside corner this time for strike 1. Great follow-up pitch there from Landon Maynard. Popped up right side. Barnes over to give it a look, but out of play into the parking lot foul. Now the 1-2. Got him. Swinging, strike 3. Landon Maynard fans his 4th consecutive Clark Atlanta hitter. He's dealing here in the top of the 8th inning. It's up to Michael Fegans if Clark Atlanta is to extend the inning here in the top of the 8th inning. First pitch from Maynard. Inside corner, strike 1. Maynard on an absolute roll right now, getting ahead of yet another Panther hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fegans goes fishing for a slider in the dirt, came up empty. Maynard a strike away from a 5th consecutive K. This one misses off the plate with a fastball, ball 1. Maynard searching for the punch out, the 1-2. Rolled along the first base line, foul, wide of the bag. So we'll do it again. Hawks have 6 offensive outs left to try to mount a comeback in this one. As Maynard gets another swing and a miss. 5 straight Ks from Landon Maynard on the mound. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Hawks need some runs. They trail 3-2. Logan Stockton, the first man to the plate here in the bottom of the 8th inning for the Hawks. They trail by 1 run to the Clark Atlanta Panthers here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 0 for 2 day at the plate for Stockton. Bookend flyouts with a walk sandwiched in between to this point for number 21. First pitch to him, misses high, ball 1. Clark Atlanta appears content to ride the right arm of Jacoby Randolph back out for his 5th inning. And no one loosening up in the visitors' bullpen. High, ball 2. Logan Stockton, the Hawks offense, looking to force the issue. Hitters count 2-0 to Stockton. Fouled back. Hardy cut there from the Hawks catcher down to a knee on the swing, but just able to foul it out of play for strike 1. Blistered in the air to right field, a base hit. Just what the doctor ordered out of Logan Stockton, a leadoff line drive single the other way into right. Leadoff man on for Jacob Pager. Great piece of hitting from Stockton there on a 2-1 count. He'll be lifted for a pinch hitter. Cole Godfrey will come on to run. So here's Jacob Pager. 2 hits on the afternoon for the Hawks right fielder. Pick off the first base. Godfrey back safely. Cole Godfrey, a catcher, figures to stay in the game for Stockton for the top of the 9th inning. Redshirt freshman from Calhoun, Georgia, product of Sonoraville High School. First pitch to Pager, runs inside and hits him. Pager is hit by the pitch. Godfrey moves down to second. Tying run in scoring position now for Jacob Woods. Productive day for Pager out of the 7th spot in the order. 3rd time reaching base today. Woods laid down an unsuccessful sacrifice bunt attempt his last at bat. See what Wes Timmons and the Hawks have cooking up here with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Time called now by Clark Atlanta, and I believe they want to talk things over defensively. Textbook bunt situation here with the Hawks trailing by 1 late in the game. So they will discuss strategy here, and we'll take a quick break. So the meeting is adjourned. And Jacob Woods climbs into the box. 2 on, nobody out, bottom of the 8th. Hawks trail 3-2. Godfrey the runner at second. Pager the runner at first, the go-ahead run. Infield comes charging in, and Woods takes for ball 1. Hawks look to have the bunt on the first play. The corners came charging in for Clark Atlanta. We'll see what's up here on a 1-0 count. Woods shows bunt. They back pick to second base. It's into center field. Both runners will move up a base. Tying run to third. Go ahead run at second. Still nobody out of the inning. Crucial throwing error off the mound for Jacoby Randolph. Infield comes in now for the Panthers. 1-0 count on Woods. Here's the pitch. Out in front. Tapper out to first base, but foul. Woods out in front of that one. Sent a cue shot off to the right side. Fielded in foul territory by the first baseman, Fegans. golden opportunity here for the Hawks. Minute second and third, nobody out in the inning. Upstairs, ball 2. 0 for 3 day at the plate for Woods, but a hit here could give the Hawks the lead. Throwing error by Randolph, the second of the game for Clark Atlanta. 2-1 to the plate, hit hard left side and through, a base hit. Pager will be held at third, but Jacob Woods comes through. A game-tying RBI single through the left side of the infield by Jacob Woods. And the game is tied 3-3. So the Hawks demonstrating there the perils of bringing in the infield. Woods with a sharply hit ground ball through the left side. Brings home Cole Godfrey to score from third. It moves Pager to third base. Runners at the corners now. Clark Atlanta back out for a mound visit. And it appears that the afternoon may be done for Jacoby Randolph. But what a job for him out of the Clark Atlanta bullpen. Covering multiple innings, allowing just the 1 run so far, but he is on the hook for both runners on base. Hawks have men at the corners and still nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. New pitcher on the mound for Clark Atlanta, it's number 11, Michael Fegans, the 6'1" sophomore from Mableton, Georgia, will take the mound. He slides over from first base to the pitcher's mound. Bing moves from third to first, and Asa Waits, who started this game on the mound for Clark Atlanta, moves to third. Hawks have the go-ahead run at third base in the form of Jacob Pager. It's a bunt to the right side. Pager coming to the plate. He'll score easily. Throw goes to first base out there, but Cody Kraus gives the Hawks a 4-3 lead with an RBI sacrifice bunt. Hawks lead by 1. Woods down to second. Pager comes home to score. Hawks have taken a 1-run lead, but looking for more now at the top of the order. Coming to the plate. They will intentionally walk Schroeder. Lefty-lefty matchup now. Fegans facing Kobe Jones. Charged that second run to Zacoby Randolph. Also responsible for Woods at second. 2 on, 1 out. 2 home here in the inning for the Hawks. And Kobe Jones the batter. In the dirt. It gets away from Andrews, and both runners will move up 90 feet. Pitch bounced in the dirt. Andrews looked like he did a nice job initially of squaring up the block that one, but the ball rolled too far away to his right. Good read by Woods, good read by Schroeder. Both runners advanced into scoring position now, with still just 1 out. Corners in, middle of the infield, playing halfway for Clark Atlanta. This one's in the dirt. Sends Andrews sliding to his left. 2-0.
Work out 10, work out 10.
2-0 pitch. Popped up left side, out of play. Two balls and a strike on the Hawks left fielder, Kobe Jones. Looking to grab some insurance run for the Hawks, who now lead 4-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. Pitch misses high and away, ball 3. Clark Atlanta has first base open. Should Fegans lose Jones to ball 4, but tread lightly as Gavin Millines, the Hawks' designated hitter, waits on deck. Strike on the outside corner, 3-2. Great pitch there from Michael Fegans. Paints a fastball over the outside corner. And a full count now on Kobe Jones. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second base and through a base hit. Woods scores. Schroeder right behind him. It's a 2 RBI single off the bat of Kobe Jones. And like he's done all year, the Hawks left fielder delivers a big-time RBI hit. It's now a 6-3 Hawks lead. Here's Gavin Millines, the Hawks' designated hitter. Fastball missed up and away for ball 1. Now to Gavin Millines. Pitch on the way. Down and in, ball 2. Hawks have trailed 3-2 for what's felt like an eternity here in this one. But 4 runs coming across with just 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning have provided them with a 6-3 lead. Pitch misses high and away to Millines. They back pick to first, but Jones back to the bag safely. 1 for 3 afternoon for Millines. A single to left, a double play, and a fly out to center field. Recaps his afternoon. 3-0 to him here. Jones on the run. Called strike at the plate, 3-1. Stolen bag for Kobe Jones, his 8th of the season. Now an RBI chance for Millines, looking to drive home Jones from scoring position. Standing at second base. They back pick to second. Jones back in time. Jones is running again. Pitch a ball, the third down to third base is late. Another steal for Jones. Millines drawing the walk on the play. Runners at the corners now and 1 out for Justin Barnes. So now we're going to have a pinch runner for the DH Millines. Isaac Harkins will come on as a fresh set of legs, representing valuable insurance runs for the Hawks here in what they hope to be their final at-bat here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Two hits in his last 2 at-bats for Justin Barnes. But before he can face Michael Fegans, we'll have another trip to the mound by Clark Atlanta. talk things over with their lefty. New pitcher on the mound for Clark Atlanta is number 5, Justice Page. He comes in to the mound from shortstop. Contavious Veal slides to short. Bing to second base. Fegan's back to first base where he started the game. Runners at the corners, 1 out for Justin Barnes. Isaac Harkins, the pinch runner at first. First pitch from Page is a breaking ball. Down and away for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Breaking ball just missed down low. 2-0. Chance for the Hawks to add on. They lead by 3, 6-3 on the scoreboard. Runners at the corners and a 2-0 count on Justin Barnes. This one misses low as well. 3-0. 3-0 pitch. Fastball strike, 3-1. They backpicked to first base, but Harkins back in time. For Page in relief, a 1.98 ERA and 13 2/3 innings, making his 9th appearance of the season. 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep in the air to right center field. Gay on the move to his left, makes the catch. Jones tagging, he will come home to score the Hawks' 7th run of the afternoon. A sacrifice fly off the bat of Justin Barnes. So here's Norman Leon, the only Hawk to not have hit in this inning. Harkins are runner at first, 2 outs. Hawks enjoy a 4-run lead here in the 8th. First pitch to Leon. This is outside for ball 1. Breaking ball, strike 1. Nice pitch there from Justice Page. Drops in a curveball over the outside corner to even the count against the Hawks' second baseman. Another curveball, this time it's too low, ball 2. Two balls and a strike on Norman Leon. Pitch from Page. Strike call, 2-2. Very top of the strike zone there. Page working against Norman Leon. Off the end of his bat, off to the right side, foul. Leon stands back in and awaits yet another 2-2 offering from the righty Justice Page. Started this game as shortstop for Clark Atlanta, but now on the mound here in the 8th inning. Reaches out and taps this one into shallow center. On comes Gay. He makes a shoulder-high grab to retire the side. But the Hawks strike for 5 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We go to the 9th. Hawks looking to close out a 7-3 win. New pitcher on the mound for the Hawks, hoping to close out the top of the 9th inning and secure a 4-run victory for the Hawks. It's number 52, Aiden Bergeron, the 6', 6" freshman from Canton, Georgia, a transfer from Reinhardt University, tasked with getting the game's final 3 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. Pinch hitter coming for Clark Atlanta to open the 9th is number 21, Michael Sims, 6' even freshman from Decula, Georgia. Graduate of Decula High School. Cole Godfrey, as speculated, will remain in the game behind the plate. He'll do the catching here in the 9th inning. Sims is pinch hitting for Dorian Andrews, the catcher. Time called now, so a brief moment. Now we're ready to play, says the home plate umpire. Bergeron working from the stretch. Delivers the first pitch of the 9th inning. It's a chopper over the mound. Bergeron can't get it. Schroeder, barehanded grab, throw to first base in time! An outstanding play by Tommy Schroeder over the head of Bergeron. A barehanded grab, flip onto first base in time to get Michael Sims at the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out in the 9th. What a play by Tommy Schroeder. Back to the top now for Daniel Gay. Pitch from Bergeron. Upstairs, ball 1. It looked like the Panthers were going to have a leadoff man on to start the 9th, but not to be. Schroeder erases him. And a 6-3 putout. Put a star by that play to start the 9th inning. Up and in. That's Vince Gay dancing out of the way of that one. Down to a knee to avoid the path of that baseball. 2-0. For Bergeron on the year, a 15.43 ERA and 2 1/3 inning of work entering play today, making his 6th appearance of the season. Two 2-0 from Bergeron. Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Bergeron sets and delivers. Down low, 3-1. Bergeron, the 7th Hawk pitcher of the afternoon. 3-1 pitch. At the knee, strike 2. Good fastball there from Aiden Bergeron to bring the count back to full, 3-2. Bergeron comes on for Landon Maynard, who worked 2 innings of sparkling relief, collecting 5 strikeouts out of the 6 batters he faced. This one misses up and in to Gay. Ball 4, a 1-out walk for Aiden Bergeron. Time called now by Wes Timmons. Here he comes out to the mound. He'll be joined by Cole Godfrey and Jacob Woods, rest of the infield in short pursuit. And he will take the ball from Aiden Bergeron. He gets the first out of the 9th inning and loses Daniel Gay to ball 4. New pitcher coming on for the Hawks. New pitcher on the mound for the Hawks is number 14, Colin Perkins, the freshman from Scottsboro, Alabama, making his first NCAA pitching appearance. Comes on with 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. He'll face Contavious Veal, who smokes this one in the air to right field. Coming on Pager, he can't get there, a base hit. Throw goes to third. Holds Gay at second base. First pitch swinging was Contavious Veal. Sends a line drive into right. 2 on, 1 out for Darren Brown. A 3-hit game by Contavious Veal. Started the game off at second, plays shortstop, with Justice Page coming to the mound in the last inning. Darren Brown, the right fielder, the batter now. Breaking ball, up and in, ball 1. One-0 pitch from Perkins. Missed outside, 2-0. Perkins has appeared this year as a hitter at the plate. He's gotten 6 at-bats, but making his first trip to the mound here on this Tuesday afternoon against Clark Atlanta, looking to nail down a 7-3 Hawks lead. Swing and a miss. Gets a fastball by the bat of Darren Brown. There's strike number 1. Hitless afternoon for Brown. Reached base in the first inning with a walk, but quiet since then. On the ground to short. Schroeder up with it. No! He has some trouble with it. And that'll certainly be scored an error on Tommy Schroeder. Looked like it could have been a game-ending 6-4-3 double play, but Schroeder some trouble with the transfer. And that brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Easton Bing. Tough break for Perkins, but looking to get another ground ball for his defense and escape this bases loaded jam. In the dirt, it gets by Godfrey to the screen. Here comes Gay to score. A wild pitch eludes the grasp of Cole Godfrey. It's now a 7-4 game. That eliminates the possibility of a double play. Brown moves up to second, Veal to third. And 2 runners in scoring position now for Easton Bing. He's the tying run here in the top of the 9th. Popped up. Left side, Schroeder calling for it. Shallow left field, makes the catch, out number 2. Second out recorded. Schroeder personally hand delivers that ball to Colin Perkins as he looks for the final out here in the top of the 9th inning. The only thing standing between the Hawks and a win is the Panthers left fielder Andrew Garner. And we're going to have a trip to the mound now by Wes Timmons. He's going to go to the bullpen one more time in an effort to get the last out here in the top of the 9th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Hawks with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning is number 22, Carson Cook. The Bremen, Georgia native will look to collect the final out and send the Hawks home victorious here in this one. He'll square off against Andrew Garner. Cook, the 3rd Hawk pitcher of the inning, delivers strike 1. For Cook on the year, a 4.26 ERA and 12 2/3 innings of work, making his 7th appearance in 2023. Out in front, chopped off to the right side, 0-2. Cook last worked in Game 1 against Alabama Huntsville, going 2 2/3 innings, allowing just 1 run. Looking for 1 more strike to bring it into this one. Time call. Waiting in 0-2 from Carson Cook. Clark Atlanta down to their last strike. Here it is. It's down and away. Great pitch there from Cook. Off-speed pitch down and away. Garner able to hold off. The 1-2. Just missed at the knees. Great location there from Carson Cook. Fastball right at the knees, but could not get the game-ending strike 3 call from the home plate umpire. It's 2-2. Cook sets at the belt. Fires. In the air to right. Pager to his left, coming in. Makes the shoestring grab. And the Hawks are victorious in 9 innings. They defeat Clark Atlanta 7-4. The Hawks improved their record to 14-12 on the season with their win today over Clark Atlanta. Final line for the Panthers: 4 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors in the field. For the victorious Hawks, 7 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. The Hawks' next game is a Gulf South Conference matchup Friday, March 24th at 12 p.m. versus the West Florida Argonauts. My name is John Warner. Thank you for listening along with us today, and I hope to see you on Friday afternoon.